Get out of the house, he commanded his classmates. Now! Waven, Hot, Beatrix, Rena, and Nicola fled through the open door. Agatha instinctively surged towards Tetrus, but Sophie blocked her. I have to help him, Agatha cried. By getting cut up into 1,000 pieces, you don't have anything to fight with, Sophie blistered. But now the screams had the upper hand on Tetrus, spreading out and coming at him from different angles, forcing him against the windowsill. He doesn't even have Excalibur. He can't fight them with his bare hands. Agatha panicked, struggling in Sophie's grip. Where's Lancelot? Lance was supposed to be here helping him. There's only one way to help now, said Hester, grabbing Sophie. The lion! We have to find him. Agatha spun to Sophie. Use your map. Suddenly alert, Sophie emptied the file on her neck, unfurling the quest map. The screams had Tetrus checkmated, trapped against the windowsill with no other move to make. They glittered brighter, each aiming at a different part of his body. There he is, Sophie said, tracking Ryan's name. He's close to us. Getting closer. And closer even. Wait a second. The screams launched for Tetrus. A flash of gold blasted through the window, crossing in front of Tetrus' body. Screams slammed into the solid gold of a lion's mask as its wearer swung two torches like swords, lighting Ilse on fire. The boy landed on his feet, pulling off his lion mask. Here, Your Highness, Ryan said, tossing Tetrus a torch. Tetrus caught it. He stared open-mouthed at the boy who had just saved his life, tan and copper-haired, his lean, muscular frame clad in a blue and gold suit. Then the screams came stabbing down at them again. As my wing, Tetrus ordered Ryan, launching at the youth with his torch. Ryan obeyed straight away, flanking the king as the two boys swept their torches in perfect sync, burning through screens which felt the ground shaking. Agatha broke from Sophie, sprinting to help them. Stay back! Tetrus and Ryan yelled at once. Agatha stalled mid-run. She, Sophie, and the three witches watched wide-eyed as Tetrus and his new knights teamed effortlessly, twin swordsmen calling out moves to each other as they dispatched the scary weapons. Things left, Tetrus shouted. Parry right, Ryan called back. Hester could see the awe on Agatha's face, watching Tetrus join forces with someone his equal. At school, Chadwick had always been Tetrus' sidekick, but he could never truly keep up with the prince. Now, Agatha was seeing what it was like for Tetrus to finally have a teammate to rely on. This whole time, Agatha had thought she was that teammate, but now she realized that as much as he loved her, Tetrus needed someone else, someone who wasn't his girlfriend, just like Agatha needed Sophie, even when she had Tetrus, just like Hester needed Anna Down and Dot, because there were all kinds of needs that one person couldn't possibly provide. It's why the bond between two boys was as distant and mysterious as the bond between two girls, and it's why Agatha had misread Tetros so fundamentally these past 6 months when she had felt so alone and unneeded, because it had nothing to do with Tetros needing his princess and everything to do with him needing a knight. Meanwhile, the screams didn't leave a scratch on either boy, the two of them so melded and ruthless in destroying them that they began wordlessly anticipating each other's moves like silent dancers. And it was only when the last scream fell that Tetros and Ryan finally bent over with relief and turned to their audience. "Hi," Tetros said to Agatha. "Hi," Agatha said, breathless. Sophie and Ryan exchanged grins, but then more screams came. Hundreds of them swarming through the window, glittering green instead of black. They thundered like a tornado and spewed a gust of wind that snuffed out the boys' torches and knocked the king and his knights into a corner. Before they could recover, the screams cycloned faster, building into a black, scaly suit, then a shimmering green mask, reforming the snake himself. His suit had several holes in it, where scales had been ripped away, revealing milk-white flesh, gashed and blooded, as if the cute screams from his recent defeats had left both his armor and body vulnerable. The snake's cold gaze settled on the boys trapped in the corner. All the remaining screams on his body turned instantly to spikes, their tips shining fatally. The snake's emerald eyes darkened with purpose. Then he charged. Ryan and Tetros both yelled. A bag swallowed the snake's head, yanking him backwards before engulfing the rest of his body. Stunned, the snake slashed and kicked from inside it, but he couldn't get out, nor could any sound he was making be heard through the sack's grey fabric, as if he were a dove trapped in a magician's hat. Tetros and Ryan lifted their heads to see Dot pull the sack tight, sealing the snake inside.